day before press day. So rolling into Southwick, we got to stop by Bristol, Connecticut. ESPN doing Sports Center, which is obviously really big. So anyway, stop in there and do some media, and then head off to the media day on Friday, actually press day for Haiden in Southwick, and then into racing, back at it. So let's roll.
I'll give me a couple picks, give me a couple flicks. Good morning, USA. What state are we in?
Massachusetts.
I don't even know at this point. I'll just be flying everywhere. Yeah, I'm not a Urus, come on.
All right, first time going on ESPN.
Yeah, we're going to ESPN. I don't know what we're gonna really talk about, but I'm assuming it might be something about X Games because that's gonna be tomorrow. So, yeah, be fun. We'll see how it goes.
Do you get nervous for interviews like this?
Nah, because at the end of the day, like, we're all gonna die at some point. Oh, there's pastrami.
Yeah.
Oh, Ricky.
2004, I won Winter X in 2004.
That's the only thing you don't have.
X Games gold medal.
Yeah, you don't have an X Games medal.
I know. Ricky does. Carmichael.
If you were gonna compete in any X Game,
They used to have Supercross in X Games.
Josh Grant won it.
They
Wearing
had
militia gear.
They had it. Well, didn't they have a Supercross race in X Games?
Yeah, it was at the LA Coliseum,
Dude,
and
that's-
Josh Grant won it in militia gear.
Oh, theoretically, I did win that. Just didn't get an X Games medal for it.
it's the one thing you don't have.
Yeah.
And MX Nations.
I'm trying to figure out. Hopefully get that this year. I'm trying to think about what I could do next games. Maybe like table tennis. I'm just kidding.
You could do high jump.
High jump, yeah, but high jump, dude, that's
They don't do that anymore, do they?
Nah. Best whip, but those dudes are so gnarly.
Yeah, you're not keeping up with that.
Right here in this rally car, yeah.
Dude,
Right.
of all things, they have dad up there in a rally
I
car.
have all the things I've done in a car. Front and the
What
car.
medal though?
This here, I'm saying this picture here. I don't know if I got. Yeah, I think I won. I won the rally car in 2000. I don't know, was it 11?
I'm Shay. Hi, nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Shay.
Nice to meet you. I'm Haiden.
Nice to meet you guys. We had room for a while. The 2025 X Games start Friday in Salt Lake City on ABC and ESPN2. 13 events over 3 days. Skateboard, BMC, Moto X. One of the events for Moto X will be the best trick, and one of our next guests won gold in that event 20 years ago in Aspen. Lucky us, we are fortunate to have Brian and Haiden Deegan with us here in our SportsCenter studios. And Brian, look, we got an X Games legend in the building, one of the most decorated athletes in history, 16 medals across multiple disciplines. And so when you look at the X Games and you watch the X Games, what does it mean to you?
It's so exciting. We were there from the beginning, and it's all about pushing yourself, creating new tricks, challenging, setting goals, accomplishing them. So for me, X Games, it's so exciting. Every time that event comes around, it's just for our industry, it's just a really cool time.
Yeah, and not even just your industry, for all of us, such a cool time. And so Haiden, seeing your dad compete in events like that, what did that mean to you?
Yeah, it's definitely wild. I was definitely not gonna take the freestyle route because that's a little dangerous, but I chose the racing route. But I love watching X Games. Jackson Strong is a family friend of ours, and he's competing in best trick as well. He was the first one to do the front flip, so he's pretty gnarly. So I'll be watching him this weekend. But yeah, I'm excited.
I love the term. He's pretty gnarly. I'm going to say that more often. Brian, two of your kids, Haiden, obviously, who we have here, and Hallie, have followed in your footsteps professionally. Obviously, you just talked about your racing capabilities. What stands out most from your vantage point about their journey separately?
Haley was, a young girl coming into car racing, which was a challenge in itself. And, she fought hard to be taken seriously and go out and win races. She went to NASCAR and now to IndyCar. So that was a really cool accomplishment to see. And then Haiden coming up through the supercross and motocross industry was my world. I love dirt bikes. That's where I came from. So that all came pretty natural, but it was up to him to do the work, take the risk. And motocross and supercross is a ton of work. And for him being a multi-time champion now, It's super exciting. As a dad, definitely proud dad moments for sure.
Okay, as a mom, can I just be real here though? This all makes me very nervous. Like you have two daredevils clearly in your kids, or maybe not. Did you see it differently growing up? Like it didn't seem as much of an extreme sport as it does to some of us.
No, it wasn't as gnarly as for a fan to watch, but my mom definitely freaked out because I was 10 years old when I had to sneak down and I did a backflip on my dirt bike when I was 10. Hey, she didn't know because Jackson's actually the one competing. He's like, you got to do it. So I had to do it. We couldn't tell mom. She ended up finding out. She laid into dad a little, but I had to do the backflip eventually.
Right. X Games start tomorrow. You can see it on ESPN2 and on ABC. We appreciate you both, Brian and Haiden. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
That's a wrap. That's pretty good, actually. You never know what they're going to ask, so that lady did a good job. She is a good interview. It's real easy questions. Haiden nailed it, and I got to talk about some history of X Games and our YouTube channel, which is important to us. So at the end of the day, super excited. We got to stop by here, so until next time, we got to come back. I think X Games, best whip, maybe. That's an event he could do, right?
Dude, I was thinking that.
You guys did a really great job. That was really
Great job, guys.
It was really
Thanks so much
good.
for being here. That was
Yeah,
so fun.
yeah, thanks for having us, yeah.
I'll report back, okay, on my
We're gonna get
bike.
Shay to do a backflip.
How the bicycle deal goes, yeah. To go in a foam pit.
Friday morning here at Southwick. It's 9:30 in the morning, overcast. It's really cool out right now. I love this. We've been training in the heat, and I think it's gonna be nice and cool this weekend. We're gonna ride press day today, so just get a couple laps on the track. Qualifying here is so important that you just have to know the angles of the track, and basically your first laps are gonna be your fastest laps of the day, and that's gonna qualify you. So just to learn it today, so Haiden is like fresh with the track, fresh in his memory when he goes out for first laps in qualifying. It's gonna be huge. I'm just pumped to be back at the races. The weekend off was nice. I knew right when I walked in the semi and saw the bike, like, all right, we're back racing. This is a good feeling. You know, the practice bikes are awesome. They're basically the same thing as the race bikes, but the race bikes are brand new every week. And just opening the truck and seeing this thing every week is one of those like, that's really cool moments. So even though I build them all the time, seeing the nice shiny race bike just makes me happy.
They probably didn't even know that Brian rides.
Oh, they know. Their moms know.
Dude, they love you here.
That's funny.
What'd that kid come up and say?
He was just
He said all the he meant to say all the teenage girls love me, but he said they all love dad. He was so excited that he just was messing up his words.
a lot of this place, a lot of diehards, and they all want to talk about the old days. So and so almost won here, almost won this race. It's funny, man.
This place is literally like hell though. When it's rough, dude. I mean, it is what it is. Like, it ain't that bad, but like, oh, look at, they cut that out.
You need to.
Yo.
Oh my god.
It wasn't that big a deal, dude. You guys are so dramatic.
Hey!
Get out of the way now.
To be
Donnie
fair, I'm
almost just
sitting
died.
in the front of the car.
Donnie almost just died.
Oh my God. What are we gonna do?
Dude, it's crazy how this turns into a full whoop section.
If you really think about it, they put an outdoor national track on a very tight piece of property. This isn't a very big piece of property for outdoor national. There's a dude I raced with that's 54 that's trying to qualify in the 450 class. What? Literally.
Who?
Tony LaRusso, dude. Tony LaRusso, a Karate Kid. And that Karate Kid's name? Danny LaRusso.
So I saw you and Haiden talking up here, looking at the track. Did you guys see anything?
Yeah, we just this first section after you go up the sweeper, you come down. There's a drop down double where that roller used to. I think Haiden crashed there last year actually. We were just talking about it's hard to stop in general, but now we got to try to do a step down there. So it should be interesting once it gets rough.
So Haiden was in North Carolina getting ready for this weekend. What did your training program look like back home?
Yeah, obviously just sand the last 2 weeks. We have quite a few sand tracks, there and by the farm, and yeah, it looks like Haiden had a good prep too at Benix. We grew up riding there before, when we were in North Carolina, we'd go there a lot back in like 2017, 18, so I like that track a lot. I think it's definitely a good prep for this, and either way, Hayden's going to be fine. We've seen that. But, yeah, I've had some good prep and definitely feel comfortable in the sand. Done a lot more sand riding than I wanted to. It's definitely not the most fun, but, yeah, ready to go here at Southwick.
You tell me. Give me the questions, big dog.
How you like flying private?
How was it flying private? Only once, kind of charity work for Deegs, but it was cool. It was a little more bumpy than I would have liked, but it was good. I got on, and it didn't cost me anything out of my wallet, so it was perfect for me. Shout out to Deegs and the family for letting me on, but other than that, I'm good. Yeah.
Just tell me how's it feel to be back at the races?
It feels good. It was a lot of fucking work to get back, so it feels good to finally be back, and it's pretty quick for me to come back from an Achilles. Like normally it's like 6 or 7, and I got back in around 5, so it was a lot of work to put in to get back or whatever. And I'm just excited to be back, see you, see the boys, race for everybody. Yeah, I think I just got maybe a newfound I guess happiness for it, I mean, I was away for so long, and when I went out, I was at such a good pace that it was a lot mentally to be in a good spot. So yeah, stoked.
I think I'm a lot like you, Coop. I'm gonna spend my later years in North Carolina.
Yeah,
you're not that lake life. Man, it's so good.
It's nice.
You were living your best life the last 2 weeks, huh?
I know, dude. And now I'm at a stupid dirt bike track.
You're at the beach.
Yeah, well, I know.
It's kind of like the lake.
Yeah, but there's not
as nice.
no jet skis here.
Yeah.
But no, I think I'm gonna be a North Carolina guy. I'll hang out with Cooper Webb for the
God's country, brother.
Yeah, the last years of my life, up in the mountains in NC.
But then I guess last minute they're like, yeah, we're gonna do it, so it's good to come out here. And last year we were able to get here a week early and do a little testing, and felt like we kind of needed to do that to get ahead of the curve at the sand track. And then so this week spent a lot of time in the sand in North Carolina, and today was just about doing little tweaks to the bike. Haiden is maturing to where he pulls in, makes his changes. It's smart. And that's what you can use press day for. Go throw some cool whips for the media, of course, but then pull in, make your tweaks, and it'll be better that he did today than not doing it. Let's just say that. But they don't let everyone do it. You only get to pick 3 or 4 all season per team, so you don't get to do press day every race. So you kind of got to take advantage of it when you can. So anyway, it's all good. It's pretty exciting watching everyone rip around. The track is on the drier side, so it doesn't look like much rain coming. The riders got very lucky. It was a 3 triple-digit heat this week here, and now it's down in the 70s, 80s. Man, how lucky did they get? This is the gnarliest race when it's hot. Oh, it's brutal. But either way, it should be fun, so let's roll.